All right, so let's talk postpartum hair loss, what you should know about it, and some things that can help. So I'm about 6 months postpartum now, but at around 4 months postpartum, I started to notice a lot more hair loss in the shower. I could see in the drain catch, there was a lot more hair after my shower, and that was a little bit alarming. But let me tell you what's normal and what's kind of abnormal about this. So first of all, why does it happen? So pregnancy hormones, especially estrogen, will delay normal shedding of hair throughout your pregnancy. So when you're pregnant, you have like gorgeous hair, your hair is super thick, you've got a lot of it. After birth, estrogen will significantly drop, and a lot of extra hair that you've kind of accumulated will shed all at once. It usually is totally normal, but can be very alarming nonetheless. So when does it typically start? So the postpartum hair loss usually begins at around 3 months postpartum. Some women a little bit earlier, some women a little bit later. It typically peaks at around 4 months. So that's probably why I noticed a lot of it at around 4 months. And it usually resolves between 6 to 12 months postpartum. So now that I'm like 6 to 7 months postpartum, I'm noticing a lot less hair loss. And I'm also noticing some regrowth, so some baby hairs coming back in. So why do some moms lose more hair than others? So there are definitely other factors that can play into this. For one, stress levels, so either emotional or physical stress, that can cause more hair loss than usual. Nutritional deficiencies, especially if you're breastfeeding and not replenishing those nutrients regularly, that can cause extra hair loss. Genetics, so sometimes it's hereditary. If your mom or your sister had really bad hair loss, it could be the same for you. Not necessarily, but it's possible. And sometimes other medical conditions such as thyroid issues, which can be common in pregnancy, can also contribute to hair loss. So what can you do about it? How can you minimize the shedding? So there are several things that you can do to preserve your hair and reduce some of the hair loss. So the first tip is to eat a balanced and nutrient-rich diet, especially if you're breastfeeding, because you're losing a lot of nutrients in the breast milk. Using a gentle sulfate-free shampoo is also really going to be helpful to reduce breakage of the hair as well, because some of the hair you may not be losing from the root, but just from hair breaking off. Number 3, you may want to detangle very gently with the wide tooth comb rather than a standard hairbrush, for example. You want to tug as little as possible when you're brushing through. Next is to apply conditioner only to the ends of your hair to avoid weighing the hair down. The more it's weighed down, the more gravity acts on it, you're going to lose more hair. And conditioner typically is very thick and coats the hair and is going to weigh it down. Tip number 5 is a really important one. You're going to want to delay coloring, perming, or other chemical treatments to your hair until the shedding stops. So probably beyond 6 months postpartum, because all of these treatments can be very damaging. It's probably going to worsen it. And finally, trying some gentle scalp massages with some natural oil, such as coconut or argan oil, that can help to improve circulation in your scalp and nourish your roots, and just replacing some of that moisture and nutrition can help to preserve your hair. So when is this an actual problem that you should talk to your doctor about? So if you're having excessive hair loss that lasts longer than 12 months, that could indicate that something else is going on, and you will want to talk to your doctor about that. Secondly, if you notice bald spots or any other accompanying symptoms like excessive fatigue, you may need to get your thyroid checked or some other tests done. So talk to your doctor about it. Bald spots are not really normal. I don't think you should be losing that much hair. So talk to your doctor, just make sure that everything's okay. But yeah, that's a general summary of postpartum hair loss and some tips and tricks that may be able to help you. And I think knowing about it and why it happens is really reassuring, because it is a normal part of the postpartum process, and most women will get their hair back. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and comment below what your experience was like with postpartum hair loss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.